welcome to Films of India and the review of another action comedy offering by Rohit Shetty, Bol Bachchan. Abbas Ali aka Abhishek Bachchan and his sister Sania, played by Asan, are from Delhi and in dire financial straits. Abbas and his sister move to a small village, Ranakpur, where unfortunately Abbas falls prey to circumstances while breaking open into a mandir. To save himself from the furious mob, Abbas ends up lying about his name. Now, this incident brings a twist in Abbas's life which leads him to working as a supervisor under a lie hater and idiom-spewing Prithviraj Raghuvanshi, who is an Akhada king. In order to keep the lie going, Abbas is forced to perpetrate a series of lies in front of his boss. And this is when the Golmaal or Bol Bachchan in this case begins. Abbas has to portray a double role to keep out of being beaten senseless by the Akhada king. The fear of getting caught by his boss ultimately turns Abbas into an absolute Bol Bachchan. The first half either has you constantly laughing or at least smiling at the antics of Abbas and Prithviraj. There are plenty of rib-tickling scenes with an equal mix of action. In the second half, though, the film loses its momentum in places and tends to get a bit monotonous and tedious. In fact, if the last 15 minutes of the film are done away with, the movie would have shaped up pretty well. Bol Bachchan is an absolutely commercial entertainer, a movie that is completely mindless and one that doesn't pretend to be anything else. If you are looking for intellectual, stimulating cinema, then this one is not for you. This film is perfect if you want to relax or just have a few laughs and forget all your troubles. Dialogues are as funny as the situations, especially Ajay's one-liners and English interpretations of Hindi idioms. These Hindi idioms will have you in splits, and everything is larger than life, but in a good way. Director Rohit Shetty has stayed true to his style and given us an entertaining masala pot boiler. You are going to watch comedy, lots of it, some drama and 80s action, again lots of it, that has been super stylized to fit into 2012. Also, whether it's the characters, the acting, the action, emotions, comedy, all are reminiscent of cinema from the late 70s and the 80s. Ajay Devgan as Prithviraj is in his element and seems to have thoroughly enjoyed playing his character. The way he delivers his one-liners with a straight face is spectacular. Abhishek on his part seems to have finally shed all inhibitions and given his all to his character. He particularly excels in his entry as the effeminate Abbas Ali. Prachi Desai and Asan look pretty and do their thing, whatever that is, as best as they can. Krishna and Archana Puran Singh overact and overreact. Asrani and Neeraj Vora are brilliant. Music by Himish Reshamia, Ajay and Atul is one of the downfalls of the movie. The much hyped title track, Bol Bachchan, based on Amitabh Bachchan's legendary track My Name is Anthony Gonzalez from Amar Akbar Anthony, is a poor imitation and a disappointment. The basic plot is inspired from the 1979 Amol Palekar Golmaal, but that's where the similarity ends. Golmaal left you feeling good, whereas this one is a movie where you laugh but one you will forget as soon as you leave the theatre. Now, in fact, this Golmaal or Bol Bachchan is a bit frivolous and slightly over the top in comparison to the original. The original was a classic comedy and will always remain endearing, and while Bol Bachchan has its own charm, I suppose it caters to the sense of humour of the current audience. Having said that, it is a modern-day Golmaal. Well, director Rohit Shetty certainly lives up to the audience's expectations and comes up with an absolute laugh riot. The director with the Midas touch seems like he is going to recreate his golden touch at the box office yet again. I'll take some creative liberty here and change the tagline from the movie from "Don't talk, just watch" to "Don't ask, just watch" for this 3-star movie.